Hello everyone, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last part, we got to the hamlet, we did our first run, and completing that, we unlocked two new buildings, the tavern and the abbey.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
The tavern and the abbey both let you reduce stress on your heroes. So between expeditions, health recovers, stress is maintained. So this guy received some stress last mission, and he still had 28 stress. But they're all pretty low, and it costs money. I mean, let's see, 1,000 gold just to send someone to the bar for a bit. It's not worth doing, in my opinion. Not right now, at least.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Both of these buildings can be upgraded to make it so that each of these activities restores more stress and is cheaper. We can also unlock more rooms. So right now we only have one room available for each of the three activities. They can be up to 3 when you have large rosters that are all getting very stressed out. So let's see what is new in the stagecoach this week. Another Vestal, that's great. Always love Vestals.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Jester. Let me see. With low death blow resistance. Oh well.
Ye will be laughing still at the end.
And an antiquarian.
She searches where others will not go.
Antiquarians
and
are odd.
sees what others will not see.
Antiquarians are pretty terrible. They're not good fighters. They don't have very good support abilities. What they have is increased loot, and they make it so that you can carry more gold in a single stack, so you can hold more. They're good for pulling in the money, but they're kind of a luxury. If you're worried about being able to clear a dungeon, you don't want to bring an antiquarian. So let's see what dungeons are available. Okay, so there's 4 areas other than the Darkest Dungeon itself that where things can occur, where you can send expeditions out into. The other 3 are locked still till you make some more progress in the ruins. Each of these has a theme. So the ruins is all about undead. The warrens are all about beasts, pigmen. The weald is about bandits, and the cove is about fish people. They're considered eldritch, kind of a Cthulhu-esque exploration of the deep. So I can only go to the ruins. I'll look at. They're all short. Oh, these 2 are short missions, so there are fewer rooms to explore. These 2 are medium missions, so they have more rooms, but you get a place to rest about whenever you want to use it. They also have better rewards. So what I'm looking at are the rewards, the items they give you, to figure out which one of these I want. So that's an abomination item. I don't have an abomination yet. More max HP. Plague Doctor, which I have, increase accuracy at the cost of life, but my Plague Doctor is already fairly accurate. It's not really essential, but it does give you portraits, and I don't have many portraits. Deeds are what I'm most lacking, so maybe I'll. Any of these give deeds? This does, and it gives a Warrior's Bracer, which increases damage of melee skills, which is decent. So I think I'll go there. What party to take? Let's see. So the new healer, off guard, is pretty terrible. Reduced speed on the first round, but it's okay on a healer. But she has both heal spells, so let's go ahead and take her. My new Jester starts out with Finale. Finale is an interesting ability. It lets you can only use her from the front rank. It does a ton of damage, and then it moves you back to the 4th rank. and it gives you a debuff that makes it so you can't do very much damage anymore. You can combine it with solo, which pulls you forward to the front rank, and debuffs targets. The reason why you might like that on a Jester is because he has an ability, Inspiring Tune, which you can use to heal stress. And so you would finale back and then heal the rest of the run. Without that, I don't know. Maybe I can see having him just for the bleeds. But in the ruins, you're fighting skeletons and they don't bleed. I think we can wait on that guy. So let's bring Renaud back and Dismas. Do I want to try to get my antiquarian? I don't really feel confident in bringing an antiquarian to this run. So I'll go with something that looks very similar to our first run, just with a different vessel. Let's see. So last time I got this move charm, which I don't want to use, and this thing, which I can't use. So short ruins run, so torches, food. Probably more food than I need, but better too much than not enough. Couple shovels. Ruins tend to have curios that require keys. A couple medical, a couple bandage. I probably don't need these, but better to be safe. And I've got money, so.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Immediate scout, that's useful. So this isn't too large. It's actually, I think it's smaller than the original dungeon that we just did. So let's get going. Okay. Decorative urn has a chance of giving you a bad debuff, but if you use holy water, you're guaranteed to get loot. Ooh, a camouflage cloak. So increased dodge if torch is above 75, but more likely to be stunned. Yeah, I'll keep my torch up. We'll give this guy some more dodge, because he's a bit less tanky than Renaud. Most of the damage will come on your first two guys. The only time you have to worry about these people getting damage is if there are corresponding enemies in the 3rd or 4th ranks over here. For the most part. There's exceptions to that, of course, but these are the ones who need to be tanky. Couple deeds.
Waiting to be spent.
Now we're about to be attacked. I better use a torch to keep us above 75.
The promise of safety.
Okay. Darn. I was hoping we could preempt that guy. It's almost not worth stunning because they both already went. Maybe I'll just light them instead. So this guy's dead. One hit left. Let's go ahead and finish him off.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, this guy didn't blight. That's terrible luck. He only had 10% to resist.
A death by inches.
Dodge. Let's try to stun him. Yeah. taking too much damage from this simple group. Need to get rid of it. Okay, so he's dead. He's got 4 hits, and he has a 4-hit over time ability on him. So time to heal up a bit.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
There. They're both dead as soon as they get a turn. So I don't have to worry about them. Actually, so we're about to fight another battle. So I can go ahead and do this tracking shot, which gives him a buff for 3 turns.
Slowly, gently.
So that,
This is how a life is taken.
and that will persist into the next battle. So let's kill this guy quick.
Executed with impunity. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. Stun the back rank. See if we can take this guy out.
As
Yes.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's see. Okay, so he's got 6 hits left and 50% stun resist total. You can see down there in his resistances. This is only 100%, so it's a coin toss. It's not worth it. Yeah, so he's left with 1.
Ringing
Ouch.
ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
When we get crit, everyone takes some stress damage, and of course the crit itself is more damaging. So they're both dead. The blight will kill them next turn.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Ooh, lucky! Book of Intuition. Reduced chance to be surprised, so we won't get shuffled and have a chance of being able to surprise them. So I'm gonna certainly equip that on my Vestal. She has off guard, right? So she might as well be even slower. And we've got a lot of food, so let's eat a little bit. Scout. Right into another battle. Yeah, this dungeon's really front-loaded.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
So a bleed stone. Unfortunately, only this guy bleeds, and I don't want to give up speed for him. So we'll just take it home. Sell it. When we run into trouble at some point. Yeah, one more bit of food. So these guys aren't that concerning. They have only 6 health. They'll die pretty quick. Really resistant though, you can't stun them. Will that kill him? Maybe. Not worth it.
Another one falls.
And they're so small they don't leave corpses.
Be gone, fiend.
That was
victories mount, so too will resistance.
That was more of a nuisance than a real concern. Alright. Torch up. Surprise them. Oh, bad luck. Double resist. That would have killed her too if she'd been blighted. Shame.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Not so bad. Well, now she's taking quite a bit of damage. I don't like that. Yeah, let's go for the blight. Now it works. Even blighted the corpse.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Delayed his turn, or canceled his turn actually. There, now he's dead. He's got, yeah.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's see, a sarcophagus. It is slightly ajar. I don't think there's anything you're supposed to use with this one. So let's just try it. Oh. Darn. He picked up a quirk, thanatophobia. 20 stress resist, 20 reduction in stress resist, so an additional stress if he's hurt. Is he hurt? Nah, he's fine. So, off to this battle. Ah! Oh, what a shame. So Renaud is a kleptomaniac. He wants to steal stuff. So if he hadn't procced on that, I would have been able to use a key to open that up and evade the trap. But instead, he just got hurt. It would have been worse if it had been opened up nicely and had a bunch of nifty items in it, but then he stole them. So that's on you, Renaud. How 6 damage? You can take it. Well, let's heal. Sure. Food check. 8 food left. Let's torch up. I want to go dark, but it's not not feeling confident. So new enemy, Madman. Madman is demoralizing, so he'll really stress us out. Good thing we're in the light. Both of these need to die. Look at all that stress that turn. That was terrible.
Back to the pit.
That's reliable. I think it's better to hit this guy if we can. It's low chances to hit for both of them. Does she have a debuff? No? Let's just try it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. See if that blight can stick this time. Again, he resisted. He has a 10% resist rate. Bad luck. Knockback and stun. So now this guy won't be able to attack back here. Oh, he can still with a tracking shot. That will do it. 2 to 3 damage, 2 health. So this is a concern. So if you leave one guy alive for 2 turns, he'll be reinforced. And I'm not really in a good position to be able to kill this guy real quick. I'll have to try to rush him. But with Renaud stunned. Nah, I'm not worried. This will be fun.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So, new item, chance to debuff increase. None of my guys really do debuff, except she can illuminate, which reduces their dodge. The dots, the blight and the bleeds don't count as debuffs, so won't help for them. We don't need any more anti-venom, so let's take that. And a citrine, only 250 gold. One more battle there, 2 more there. We don't need bandages. Let's go this way first. We don't need to go this way. The goal of the expedition is to complete the room battles, and that's the last room battle. But I want to see what's in these 2 curios. Maybe it's good. Not terrible. A journal page. I am become vengeance. All cultists will feel my mace. Brigands fear my roar. I am outnumbered, 'tis true. I am starved and half mad, but as long as there is breath in my body, I will press on. I will wreak unbearable agony on those who would seek to despoil my great manse. And now they come. I douse my torch. I do not fear the darkness. This is my home, and woe to the uninvited. We're gonna leave that behind. It's interesting to read, but it doesn't really add anything. So, this 250 is a stack of 250 gold. Gold can stack up to 1750. That's the same amount as the citrine, so I'm gonna get rid of the citrine. And hope that we get more gold instead of more citrines.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'm gonna fix my party order. Get Dismas back into the second row. double arbalest. So these two guys I'm not worried at all about them. They're weak guys with clubs. But double arbalest is a bit more concerning. We need healing, but we need to take out the arbalest too. Lucky crit. So that one's dead. This one's stunned this turn, so it's not a bad position. Oh, this one's dead too, because he's got a 4-point blight on him, and yeah, next turn he'll be gone. Gives me a chance to get some healing. If only a little bit. So, like I was saying, if there's one guy left, then in 2 turns he'll get reinforcements. Or rather, in 2 turns you'll get a stress check and then he'll get reinforcements. But if you leave 2 up, then you can just keep them up forever. But this guy's dying this turn. It means that I don't need to worry about killing this guy off as quick as I can. I can delay a bit, try to heal up. Okay. Keep him stunned. So while I'm delaying with him, I don't have to worry about incoming damage. So that he was alone at the start of turn 4. So that means at the end of turn 5, he has to be dead, or we'll start getting punished. But this is my Gray's turn. I can do whatever I want. Let's get some more light. Okay, now I have to kill him. I'm hoping that she gets a turn first. Actually, this works fine. There. Now he's blighting to death, so whenever he does come up, he'll die. So he's guaranteed not to make it to the end of the turn. Come on. Yes. All that healing.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Got another citrine. Now I'm regretting. I'm full of regret. Let's see. Let's drop the holy water and take citrines. So we'll be 1 citrine less than we could have been. Actually, what am I thinking? I can just go ahead and load these stones into someone, even though it's not helpful for her. It gives us a spot. So, sure. Now I'm really full of regret. I should have been more careful with my citrines. Okay, there's a fight in the next room, or next step, so, well, both in the next room and in the next step. Let's get the torch up. Oh, before we do that, let's put people back in order. You already saw these two. They were in the first mission, the introduction. This is a new guy. He can do a lot of damage. He's kind of a DPS person. Let's see if we can stun the two back guys. In general, bandits are a bit harder to stun than undead, but they're bleedable. So this guy is really difficult to stun. He's 50%, so it's a coin flip. And he has abilities that do bleed damage and cause stress. So he also has a ton of health, 35. Let's try to stun him. Worked! Nice. So they missed their first turn, pretty much. Keep pounding this guy down. Okay, now everybody's got a stun resist buff. In fact, these guys have an 80% stun resist buff because of a bug in the game. But what can you do? So we're not going to stun them again. We have to figure out what we're going to do. I'm going to go for this main guy first. Lucky dodge. Unlucky miss. Resisted. It's a shame. So the thing he hit me with reduces my dodge a little bit. I'm not concerned.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright. So this guy, my plague doctor, she can heal another player and cure both herself and the other player. So I'm gonna do that. Get rid of her own bleed. It cures her bleed. Hack through this guy's corpse. So he was alone at the start of 4, so he needs to die by the end of 6. And that'll do it. Yep.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, so one more battle, and that's the run. Or well, that's this expedition. Got a lot of stress accumulating on these guys. There's no real good way of healing it in this expedition. Let's just go for the kill.
Impressive.
Okay, so when trying to apply a blight crits, it doesn't do more damage per turn. It just lasts for longer. So this is on this guy. On this guy, the dot is only 4 damage per 3 turns. On the critted guy, it's 4 damage for 5 turns. So he only has 15 health, so not a concern about him. I'm not that worried about health anymore because there's no more fights. I just have to clean this up. He's dead. Nice crit. Get some stress relief. There. Yeah. Okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So I could go back, but I don't want to yet, because there's these two curios here, and no fight in the way, so... Oh, I wish I'd kept that, that holy water. Without it, I don't feel confident in being able to get whatever is in there. It might be ashes. Some more deeds. Useful. And, yeah. Let's try to... Let's have Dismas disarm this and get some stress here. Okay. And we're done.
More moans return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
9,000 gold, 3,000 reward gold, and a few relics. And things did not go as well this time. There's more stress. So now my new Vestal believes that she is possessed by demons. That's a problem. And Dismas has become obsessed with the paranormal. So he might try to activate a item in him when we would not want him to. Back to the hamlet.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so for completing week 2, we've now unlocked the blacksmith and the guild.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
The blacksmith lets you improve your damage and your hero's abilities and damage by increasing their base stats. Right now, I can't do anything. I need to upgrade it first using deeds and crests. But I don't think I'm going to yet. I'm going to leave that alone.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Okay, so the guild lets you update abilities directly. So I can upgrade his smite ability to deal more damage, to have a higher chance of hitting, increased chance for a stunning attack to actually achieve a stun. But again, I can't do anything yet until I upgrade it with relics. For these, I'm going to go ahead and get the first rank.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
You can either unlock columns of abilities, which lets you upgrade once, or you can make it cheaper to upgrade. It's already pretty cheap early on, only 250 gold for each rank up. So, I need to decide where I'm going to go next. I'm not actually going to go, I just want to look. And, so we open up the Wield, and it's got some not very good items. More deeds in the ruins. I might want to go right back there. Solar Crown gives you a stress resistance if your torch is above 75. I don't really want my torch to be above 75 all the time. It's playing is safe. I'd rather be more. I'd rather take more risks. Youth Chalice. Increased HP, reduced damage. She's a healer, so she doesn't really need damage. I'm kind of inclined to go to the Wield. Just even though it's not very good rewards, just because I want the Wield to be open more. So as you do missions in a place, you're more likely to get more missions that you could possibly do at a time. So right now it's at rank 0, so I can only get one mission there. Okay, so where am I? Let's see what new heroes I've gotten. A Man-at-Arms, always useful.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
An Occultist.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
So an Occultist is sort of another type of healer. So it's always useful to load up on healers. And a Grave Robber.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
So a grave robber is a glass cannon DPS character. She's really good at doing a lot of damage, but you have to kind of watch her to make sure she doesn't die. My roster is getting full, 10 of 12. I might just wanna... Don't need it yet, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'll expand my roster.
Arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Okay, so that last mission resulted in some heroes that were kind of stressed out. So let's get them healed up. So Renaud has a quirk that makes he can only pray. So we'll have to see if that's available for him. Nobody else has anything interesting, so let's just set them up. Good. So the caretaker will use up one of your slots. It's kind of annoying if he's in the pray, because lots of people can only pray. We'll send Renaud there, though. Got lots of money, I should do something. So, we decide we're going to the Weald. What's our party going to be? We'll send the man-at-arms as the front line. So, he's kind of a tanky character. We'll back him up with... Let's send him my Jester this time. Jester's another glass cannon character. Only 19 health compared to the 31 that the man-at-arms has. But he can finale home and get to the back ranks really quickly on the first turn. So we need someone who will be in the second rank once he's finaleed. Dismas is pretty good at second rank. And then a healer. We'll take the new healer. Bard and Guard is the description of this. So, let's grab those people and see what we can do to upgrade them. This guy, my Jester, I want to give him some extra abilities. I want to give him Inspiring Tune so we can stress heal. I want to give him Dirk Stab so we can move around. I can still only equip 4, so I need to turn off a couple. I don't need Harvest. And I don't need Solo. And he's only rank 0, so I can't upgrade his abilities at all. My man-at-arms, Vassal, wants to be a Vestal. He has lots of buff abilities, and he has a Guard, which I don't think I need yet. Let's give him Rampart so that he can have some stunning. So I don't need the buff. I'll take Rampart instead. Dismas. So he's been using this Open Vein that's both a hit, a slice, and a bleed. I don't like that ability. I'd rather use Wicked Slice. It's a stronger hit. So the Open Vein is 15% damage reduction in exchange for the bleed. This is just a 15% increase without a bleed. I think it's worth it. Increases pistol shot. I'll give him point blank shot also. And Duelist Advance. So Duelist Advance lets him move forward and prepare himself to riposte. To whenever he gets attacked, he can hit the enemy back. Point blank shot knocks him back a bit and does a ton of damage to the first rank. It's a decent ability. My Occultist needs to heal. That's his main healing ability. And let's make him be able to pull. He already can. We don't really need to mark yet. So let's get this stun for him, which he can't use because he's never going to be in the right place for it. Maybe the stab instead. Yeah, he's going to be a 3rd rank Occultist. So, stab works. Okay, so definitely want, in terms of trinkets, the Book of Intuition to reduce our chance of being surprised. Do we need anything else? Let's give this guy a move chance. He's slow already, and it'll give him a chance of doing some nifty things. Our camouflage cloak. We'll put on the jester because he's really squishy. And of course, I think Dismas is going to be our main attacker. So let's give him the melee brace. The warrior bracer. Okay. Let's go. Need some food, a few torches, a bit of everything. And shovels.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, again, it's completing room battles, not trying to explore, so there's no need to go over this way. Let's just finish this up. There we go. We're about to be attacked, so let's torch up.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Did I unequip? No, I did. Finale, so...
Executed with impunity.
So he just thwacked this guy. He's gone. But now he's kind of useless for a couple turns. So, interesting trade-off there.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. I have a chance of killing him on one hit, but I probably won't. Instead, I'm going to try to stun him. Good. He'll probably still go first anyway. Yeah.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Some good money. Right into another treasure battle. He's still useless, so let's cure him. Okay. So these are new guys. The fungal scratcher by himself isn't that much of a concern. He's tanky, he doesn't do a lot of damage. But these artillery can mark your characters. And if this guy sees one of your characters is marked, then he'll hit him really hard. So it's a concerning bunch.
Obliterated.
Let's see if we can take both of these out early. I don't think I can, but I'll give it a try. So this does 3 to 6 damage, so it's not going to kill him. Maybe I can pull him? Yeah. So because I pulled him forward, he couldn't use his mark ability. He only could use his escape, which pulled him back. So I bet this will kill him because he only has one hit left. Good.
Give them no quarter.
Point blank shot.
Annihilated.
Let's get some stress healing going. Yeah, I should heal. Let's try healing. 1. Well done. No stun. 10. That's better. But you let him bleed. So I don't like occultists. They're very inconsistent and they can accidentally bleed you. I'm not a fan. But this guy's done.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Skeleton key that. We have extra food, so let's use it. Let's get us back in order. And go for this room. Left luggage. You can either use a key on it, or you can use anti-venom to negate the trap. I want to save my last key, because there's always a chance of a secret room. Get some minor treasures. Map. Useful. So, 4 more fights, because I'm going to get this one too.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Let's torch up. Pretty much the same as last time, except it's dog instead of occultist. Let's try to do the same thing. The order's a bit different. It's a shame. So that was really good, because this guy, if he's in the back row, he can't do his main attack. And this guy, if he's in the front row, can't mark. So, what to spend this on? I'll kill this guy anyway. Completely negating that knockback. Oh well. Resisted the move. Darn. Oh, now we're marked. So, this is the concern right now. This guy is gonna hit this guy hard. And we can't kill him this turn. Let's at least get the dog out of the way. Stress is terrible. I think nah, he's so debuffed. There's no point in doing damage. Let's okay. Get embraced for the incoming smack. Oh, that wasn't too bad at all. I was all concerned for nothing.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We're all pretty healthy. Maybe this guy could use some help. 1. Better than 0, but only just.
As the theme
There we go.
falls,
Ooh, gem. Ruby. Let's see what's in the tent. Lots of stuff. My end. I scrawl this, victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin, and I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. It was no trap, nor raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes, 2 small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp as Therion defended her. He soon lost his arm and his wits left him, Shambler! Shambler! He kept shrieking as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero to buy them a few moments, blew away one of the smaller monsters, last shot, then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. So they ran into a shambler. What do I not need? Actually, I can cure this blight. Sure, let's do that. And kind of don't want to give stuff up. Oh, yeah, there's an obstacle, so I need a shovel. I don't need busts. Next fight. Hallway fights tend to be easier. So a spider, not too much of a concern by itself, but we can get rid of it real quick.
Back to the pit.
Single jade.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I kind of think I should have not wasted a finale, because now I have to use a medicinal herb to get rid of his debuff. But oh well. Ectoplasms. So these guys are only concerning because they can create a big creature if you leave them alone. I think it's a random chance, but let's not let that happen.
Devastating blow. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Could have been worse. At least they're all pretty well damaged. No, I don't feel like I can heal right now. Not bad, but no loot.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Old tree. Sorry about that. Okay. Who can disarm? Dismas again, I suppose. Another journal page. We fought in the East Gallery, filled with portraits of our ancient lineage, uncaring witnesses to the slaughter. Al-Hazred, the fiery heartbeat of our retinue, brought keen havoc in our enemies' ranks. I keenly feel his absence, even as I remember voiding myself upon seeing his lifeless body fall, blood pouring from his screaming mouth, some cruel knife having rent his lungs to gore. Yet we were victorious, and thus we press on. Okay. Last battle.
The light, the promise of safety.
Just some spiders. Lucky dodge.
expedition at least promises success.
Anything more? No. We can go with this. Let's get that. Strongbox. Sure.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Bit more gold. Sure. And we don't need torches. That's the mission.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
7,000 gold. Good things on the Jester. Curious. Obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. And Manslayer. That's good. Skilled gambler. Kinda use this.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So Duquesne won a new medallion from gambling. That's unusual. Okay, I think that is enough for this part. Thank you everyone. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon. Until next time.